Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're down 7. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's first down. And that near... trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 10. First throw now for the backup Brady. And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got it. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Brady's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Junior. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Brady's throw taken in by Adams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now Brady again. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now it's Ryan. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. And he fields it cleanly. And running with power here. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. Back to throw, Brady. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 1st down, Henderson. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Again, it's Henderson. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now Brady. And he's got his big tight end here. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
Well, they were in the red zone, and they needed a 1st down. Was it a surprise to you that they went to the tight end?
Not at all. I thought, though, the defense might put a little more pressure on him, but still able to complete it. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
So the offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. Now Mayfield. And his first look is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss that.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is now 24. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Randy Moss. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will extend this big lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Browns drive about to get started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go? Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. I mean, you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Here's Landry. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Or maybe this offense... learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards to gain there, second down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That one caught by Felton.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The kick by Parkey is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll run on first down. Samuel broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. They'll keep it on the ground. Samuel powers through him.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it. So this offense, which was humming all game, ends on a negative play. We didn't see many of those as he takes the knee, but what an explosion and a good win.
Can we call it a negative positive play?
There you go.
Okay, an oxymoron to end the ball game.
And they can watch the clock go down and celebrate the victory. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
There's our friends
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And, oh, that nearly their first pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that one is knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped.
Offside. Defense.
What was that, man?
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Oh, and now some space to operate. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big gain there on 3rd and long.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that front. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Devontae Adams there to make the grab. And the Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And that will be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Oh, he bowls over him. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. Gets around him, and they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the third quarter. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Right back to Jeudy, and it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Jaguars are right back in this football game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Lawrence. He'll get this off to ETN. Not much there, only a yard.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, you plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard. On 3rd down, Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They'll look to run with Henderson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Darrell Henderson punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them in plus territory. Excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Jamal Agnew now to return it. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Brady going to look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Bears have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 21-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. To return, here's Agnew. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Shreds the tackle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 51 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. Brady going to throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Henderson will try and run for the first. Escapes the defender.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can...
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play there for the Dolphins. Worth noting, that visiting sideline is getting the worst of the sun right now. It can definitely play a factor, especially because the other sideline is in full shade. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
throw on third down there is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Brady to throw again. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Meanwhile, Brady's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jerry Judy, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Worth noting, that visiting sideline is getting the worst of the sun right now. It can definitely play a factor, especially because the other sideline is in full shade. That throw by Brady incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Lance Allworth, 46 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Another carry for Michel on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Newton. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Now Newton. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And that is incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. On first down, it's Henderson. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, partner, you look at a play call like that, you have to think to yourself, that's got to be one to pad the stats a little bit, huh?
He has had a great game throwing the football. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. Olszewski now from his end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively in the fourth quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taken right around the 44. Going to be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Henderson. And shedding a man at the 40. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're up by 20. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. And it's 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive in the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up. 4
touchdown passes, carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And it's 2nd down. And he's got it. Touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Bucs offense continuing to pour it on. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will extend this big lead. They had the short field and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not where they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
That's complete to Mooney. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And he goes down, it's a sack. They get him back in his own 3-yard line. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Dalton hovering near the goal line. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll take it at the 42. Nifty move. He's still on his feet. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 2nd down, back to Henderson. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it.
Oh, it springs free. Montgomery loses it. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Still going. They can't stop him. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Henderson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. Well, partner, the offense gets to take the knee, but the defense should take a bow on that sidelines. What a game, shutting them out.
I like the way you put it there. You wordsmithed that one perfectly. Take a knee offense, you get to celebrate, you got the win, but defensively, wow, they'll be sailing as they go forward.
Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get that win.